We've got multiple avenues to get in. Now, does this all come crashing down in our faces if we lose to the Colts? Yes. However, I don't see that happening.
You know, we talk all those playoff scenarios, and you got to win the games. And Jacobs doesn't play again, and Colton Miller doesn't start the game at left tackle, and Michael Mayer doesn't play. And you lose by 3, and none of that matters. Listen, there's a lot. Oh, there's so much to talk about. The first thing I have to tell you is I was driving to the airport for this whole game, but I got to listen to the whole thing. Very different experience listening to a game as opposed to just watching it. And when they missed that field goal, I didn't know there was an offsides penalty for a hot second, and I was living in a world in which I thought, we're going to win this game. In a season where it just seemed like we were close. We were so close to putting things all together. We'll talk about Aiden. We'll talk about Bo. We'll talk about AP. I just want to say this. Although it's hard to be positive at this moment, you have to be grateful that this game in Week 17 meant anything at all. Because the way the season started, 3-5, getting embarrassed on Monday Night Football to the Lions, we were dead. We were done. It was over. And Mark Davis listened to a rightful fan base that was upset. And he fired McDaniels and went with AP. And it saved the season. Now, the season didn't end up the way we wanted to. But if you remember, if you go back to my predictions on win-loss, right? I said we'd go 9-8 and miss the playoffs. I didn't think this team was good enough to make the playoffs to begin with. And then you throw in a first-time head coach, a first-time coordinator, a rookie quarterback into the mix. And you lose to a home opponent that's favored by 3 because you just made a few mistakes that lost you the game. And at the time of this recording, the Bengals are beating the Chiefs. And that's the only thing that's going our way right now. I said in the playoff prediction video, I said in the playoff scenario video, I think the best way for us to get in is to win this division. And the Chiefs might lose this game, and it's going to make me sick. All that to say, I'm proud of the way this team fought. And it's clear to me, clear as day, that Antonio Pierce deserves this job. I wasn't saying that when Rich, did his thing. I'm saying it now. He got those guys to play hard. We competed in every single game here. And I fully expect us to compete and win this last game against Denver. And I'm going to be watching and rooting just as hard. I don't root for losses. I root for wins. And Antonio Pierce deserves the job. Now, him and Champ Kelly need to go get an offensive coordinator. Because, again, there were a couple times I didn't see the plays, but I heard them. The 3rd and 1s are killing me when we don't run the football. We have to treat this season in particular, every first down, like such a commodity, because the offense was not there completely with a rookie quarterback and new parts coming in and out. And they needed to run the football more. Why was Zamir White, who averaged 4 yards a carry in the first quarter, not getting more touches? If he gets tired bringing Amir Abdul, we have to run the football more at the beginning of the game. I thought Aiden was okay. Some good, some bad. Again, he's a rookie. I got people saying we need to get a quarterback. And I understand we do need to get a quarterback because this team is a quarterback away, which is something we hadn't been able to say ever. We always had the quarterback, but didn't have anything else. Now we just need the quarterback. I don't want to just throw Aiden O'Connell to the wolves because he wasn't able to make the playoffs halfway through his rookie season. I think he does have potential, and I think he could be the future. However, I still would like to draft a quarterback, and I still want to sign one. And after the season, we'll talk about who we should take, our options, trades, drafts, the whole 9 yards. But I liked a lot of what I saw out of Aiden. he showed a lot of guts today. You know, he didn't give up. He didn't quit. He made some plays at the end to give us a chance. Oh my God, the onside kick was the onside kick and the offsides and the field goal. And the penalty, the ball was uncatchable, and Jack Jones had there's a lot. There's a lot. I want to be positive, but it's devastating. It's devastating because you win this game and then you could easily beat the Broncos. This is a tough game, 100%. And I knew we'd fight. I knew it was going to be a dogfight to the end. And the defense was okay. Wasn't great. We needed to force a turnover, and I know we forced a fumble there. Didn't fall on it. I don't really know what to say. It's tough. It's tough. But, like I said before, you have to be grateful that we were even in position for these games to matter. And Antonio Pierce saved us. He saved us from a complete waste of a year. And let's see what him and Champ Kelly can do with the full offseason to prepare. And with maybe a new quarterback, a rookie or a vet. Let's take some excitement into the offseason because we're going to have some cap space. We're going to have to make some decisions. We're going to keep Devontae. He wants to be a Raider, and he will be a Raider. We'll have to make a choice on Josh Jacobs. Zamir White looks like a good alternative option to Jacobs. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. But a lot of bright points. Malcolm Kuntz looked great. Michael Mayer came on at the end of the year. And Patrick Graham. I hope he doesn't get a head coaching job. I hope he stays one more year because that guy knows what he's doing. I talked a lot of shit on him, but he's good. And I'm excited to see Antonio Pierce construct his team with Champ Kelly. At the end of the day, we're going to end up with more wins than we did last year. And we have hope. I think there's hope. So you guys let me know your thoughts. Shout out to my $10 patrons. You get your name at the end of the credits because you are an executive producer on the ALLaBorde Raiders channel. If you want to be an executive producer, have your name at the end of the credits, see early videos, join a Madden subscriber league that we're going to play in the summer, fantasy football league next year. You know, patreon.com/ALLaBorde Raiders. Link is in the description below. Check it out. Happy New Year to you guys. Please be sure to subscribe. It is free after all, no charge to you. Love ya. And the future's bright. I'll see you next time.